Alright, we're out of a new one. We're going to quickly fuel up, grease the machine. I have to run the trailer at the minute because I don't have a ute, so get on there. Ooh. Yeah, the utes, I hit it with the digger a couple of weeks ago, so we've got some Yonnies here. We've got the job there. We're using the neighbour's access, so I'm going to fuel up and then I'll walk you through the job. Alright, so we're greased up, we're fueled up, cleaned the floor out of course. I'm just trying to get the rocks into my actual site and then I'll give you guys a bit of a run through of what we're doing. Oh, we're up on the blade now. Don't break it. Just trying to, I don't have much room here. I've got these trees and I've got a fence either side of me. So access is okay, it's just not fantastic, but we'll get them in, which is what we're doing now, and then I'll give you a run through of what we're doing. Alright, we'll just get a little bit more on that. We've so basically what we're doing here is we're running the rock wall straight across towards those trees on this line essentially at about exposed aggregate height through there. Client just had some pipes that he wanted either side in case he needs to put anything under the wall, and some power, which is just through there. There's going to be a tap there or something, so just had to put the string line back up, walk over here, and I'll show you what I've done on that side. It's just literally some PVC with 2 risers just to literally go under the wall. So just digging them out roughly, sitting them in, just making sure I was a bit off there on my just about right about there, I reckon. Probably go in a tiny bit, just clean a little bit more of that out, but that's the idea. So the rock wall is going to be through there. This is going to get filled, so you're not actually going to see this side of the exposed side. It's going to be this side. So yeah, I suppose I'll take a little bit more dirt out and scared me. Get these dug in. Let's go. I just want to make sure that it's just even off the string, so I'm just going to roughly measure string to inside. It's about that line. I reckon it's got to go back a bit, judging off this one, roughly. Yeah, so let me go to there. Not that it's really going to matter, it's just more if I put my rocks in, I'm just allowing myself the most amount of space that I'll need. Better if the string line was up. Yeah, that's about it. Pretty bloody close. Close enough for something that won't matter. Yeah, sweet. Alright, I will... No, don't do that. Chuck some dirt near by hand just to hold it in place, and then I'll backfill. Come here, bud. Hey, you're alright. Hey, you're alright. Hey, you okay? I didn't get you? Huh? Oh, you're a healthy little one, aren't you? Hey? 2 jobs in a row. Reptiles. It's turtle, reptile, and amphibian. I'm not sure. Love me a bluey. My bluey, I had a pet bluey. He died a couple of years ago. I have many of reptile hook, snakes and monitors, and had frogs, but you're okay. Where am I going to put you? It's going to be safe for you. I don't want you in that pile of shit, bud. Oh, that's a soft hole. I'm just going to put you here, see what you do. Oh, it's way too exposed. Come here. Oh, I gotta find him a home. Alright, I'm not going to do that on video, but we'll find him a spot to go. I've just dropped him over the neighbour's fence. I think that'll be alright. Hopefully he's heading in that direction. I'll come back later and check on him. Should be sweet. Otherwise it's too close to the road. I really haven't got anywhere else I can put him without digging him up again. So, alright, I guess back to digging. Alright, so now we've got a few of our rocks in. Probably just looking at this one here, we might just drop the height a little bit. So pretty much all I'm going to do for that, I just broke the string line. Idiot! All I'm going to do for that is pretty much go like this and just grab a few scoops out. So the way the block's falling is it's lower down this end. So some of these bigger rocks, I'll just work off that. So I'll put the narrowest one, the smallest ones down there, and we've got a few bigger ones which I might have to bury a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Pretty much all I'll do is take a few scoops out. We're only talking maybe 100 mil out of this particular rock. That one behind me we might need a bit more, but it should be right. Just do this. Probably need to go over just a smidge more because of the length of it. Like so. Another time worth. Oh, I really cannot be bothered today. I don't know what it is. I'm just exhausted. It's like I'm close to home again, which is nice. I'm only like 15 minutes from home. I've been working like just over an hour away from home for the past month. So maybe that's what it is. I'm just like, oh, I just want to go home and hang out. Whoop. That's not going to work. That looks really bad. So we're just going to repeat this process. Might need to get a little bit of dirt right up against this rock. Without destabilising that one too much. This is pretty much just rocks sitting in the ground though. We're not stacking. It will be backfilled with topsoil at one point. Which I'm not sure if he wants me to do or not, but swamp blocks or something, so we shall see how we go. Come on. There we go. Like I've done it before. That's always the way. And then you just use this as a big rake. Just go. Put some back in. Alright. Grab this sucker. Oh. Can't reach over the cage. This is going to be good. Put the bag up. I've pretty much got the first load of rock in by a couple. So, get this set up and run you through the heights. Tell you what, I've gone and done it again. I didn't film it, but we're pretty much above grade the whole way, sorry, which is what we wanted. So that's the main thing. Yeah, happy days. Maybe adjust a couple of them, pull a couple out, push a couple back a little bit, but overall, just got to get more rock. So, start packing up, getting ready to go home. While I'm waiting for me Uber, my wife, because I don't have a license or a car, I might just try and straighten a few of these. Straighten a few of these up. Like this, there's not much I can do. It's one big rock, so it's touching in points. There's not much I can do. It's a nice fit to this rock, but I might be able to drop that back into there and square that off and get that forward. Same again with this. Like they're big rocks, so getting it perfectly straight, pretty hard, but I'll have a go while I'm waiting. This one definitely needs to come forward, so we'll just play around, see what we can come up with. Obviously this one needs to come forward too a fair bit, so let's have a dip. Got nothing else to do. I've packed up the trailer. I'll pack me buckets up. Me buckets are packed up. I'll just track the machine over to him when she gets here, put the trailer on the car, and off we go. So hard trying to get something that's not square, but give it our best go. Alright, let's have a little pull of this thing, just forward a touch. There we go. See if we can't get that over. Should be a bit better. Again, never going to get it perfect, not unless you're using cut rock or you're doing a stonemason style wall. And of course, as soon as I do that, my Uber's here. Uber Black. I'm going to try one more rock just while I'm here, and then we'll see how we go. But it's just, I would take a little bit crooked and have a nice join over having it straight and having a crap join. Does that make sense? Because when you're actually looking at the wall, you're going to be looking at it for face value, not down the line. It's not very often you're going to be standing on the side of that pillar going, oh, she's a bit crooked. So it's a fine line to find what looks good from face value and what looks good down the line. I usually go face value over the line and then just try and do what I can to create the straightest line as well. Just a bit of both, if you will. I'm not even having to hook the trailer up, she's doing that. You know you got a good one. 6 months pregnant, hooking a trailer up and picking me up from work. Can't really complain, can I? But certainly bloody try. Maybe I'll try and stand that up. Alright, I'm gonna pack up. This is not a thing for right now, I don't think. Alright. Howdy up. Boots in. Oh, look at that. It's so hard to take your boots off and look after your equipment. Such a poofter. Shut up. I don't know why people care that we look after our equipment. They get offended by it. Oh, look after my $200,000 asset. Fucking idiots. Anyway, Neighbour's just asked us if we can lift a old heating system into the back of his truck for him. So we're going to go do that now. Then we'll come back, set the laser up, wait for our delivery of rock, which was meant to be here 3 hours ago, and then we'll get cracking. So give me a minute and we'll go lift this heater. Alright, we've just loaded the old heating unit onto his truck for him. Now we're going to track back, set the laser up. Might even spread some dirt once I find out exactly how far off the rocks are. And I might even shovel out my trucks while I wait so it's ready for float. I haven't really got much planned, but we'll get back in there, we'll do a little bit and wait for our rocks, I suppose. Alright, chip the rocks off. See how we go. A little bit of an angle, but it should be alright. They should drop out pretty easy. It's never fun. Come on. Fucking beautiful. Alright, so just check some heights with the laser. Gonna go in, grab some rock, throw them in and get out of here. I've got a slight leak on my valve bank, which I just noticed, so the hydraulic guy's gonna be coming out soon, hopefully. I just sent him a drop pin to my location. And then, yeah, hopefully we can get that repaired. It doesn't leak too much. I'll just keep an eye on it and get them to top me up when they come out. But we'll see how we're going. Let me get these rocky roos in here, these big Yonder Lehi-hoos. And I'll tell you what, love a good access. And then we'll get cracking, get some rock in. Should knock it out hopefully today, and then start a new project Monday. So anyway, we'll get these in and then we'll flick the camera back on when we start actually placing some rock. Alright, we're just trimming up the bit of area of this grass here. We chucked the rock in, I just again forgot to video, but tidy up a couple along the edge, but I'll do that shortly. I just have to get the grab off. Do some trimming up along here, so this is all done. Tidy up a couple of those rocks, make sure they're a bit straighter. Just working along that tree line. And then we're out of here. So basically the job is, this is going to be a dividing between concrete height. So yeah, we're catching the elevation off that exposed ag to these. So this will all be backfilled with grass. There'll be some concrete and some steps up here, maybe a fire pit area over there later on. But yeah, that's sort of the job, and then this will obviously be the lower section that's flat. So I think it's gonna look pretty cool once it's done. He's gonna put some steel edging and garden beds around the rock walls. So pretty keen to see what this one looks like once he's finished. Give you a run through once we're done, but right now we're just trimming up this area. Just so it's all nice and clean. Try and leave every job as clean as we can. Obviously it's not going to be perfect, we're not relaying grass, but we'll do for the time being. So everyone is enjoying it. I'll give you a run through shortly. Alright, just giving the tracks a clean before we get out of here, because I didn't clean them after that damn job. So I'll give him a clean so the float doesn't absolutely hate me. But there's the wall. Not bad. Use a quick look-see. So again, this is going to get backfilled to about 100 mil below those rocks. This is all going to be grass. There'll be a fire pit over there, that thing's going. Maybe a couple of sawn steps at a later date going up to a concrete path. So grass both sides. He's going to have steel edge like he's done along here, in front of the rocks and potentially behind them as well, just to break it up, give himself a bit of an edge to work off when it comes to mowing and that. But that's it. Nice big yonnies. Has a big barrier basically, but you can sort of see how big they are. It's a standard dig and shovel, so I don't know what they are, 1.5 or something by a metre by, I don't know, 700 or something. Pretty big rocks, but they're nice. Not going to go anywhere. A couple of quick little returns here to feed back into the step. So straight up there, back towards the house. Happy days. I'm going to finish shoveling out my tracks, pick my buckets up, park the machine out the front, and call it a Friday. I'll speak to you on the next one. Alright, job done. Ran some hose for the tap. Chuck these PVCs in, machine's out, rocks are in, with a couple of pickies for the facey and the instaries, and then we're out of here. On to the next one. We're in the smaller machine this next week, just knocking over a couple of our smaller projects. The 9-tonner's going to our Gisborne job. That'll work. Going to our Gisborne job to start not next week, the following week. And then we've got next week doing 2 little rock excavation jobs. So that's what's coming up. But I'm gonna go park this out the front, ready for the float, and catch us on the next one. I think I already said that, but I don't care.